the cost of living as well, because the North West's only para ice hockey team fears that rising costs for energy and equipment could price some players out of the sport. So in the second part of his series this week, looking at the effects of the rising cost of living on sport, Richard Ascombe has been to meet the Widnes-based Manchester Mayhem squad.
When Manchester Mayhem take to the ice, well, it can be mayhem.
Whenever you get out there, it's freedom. It's a new obsession, and I think it'll be a lifetime obsession.
Some of the players have disabilities, some don't.
It's so inclusive, it kind of brings people together. You don't see the disability, you see the actual person.
And it's a club that for some players has been life-changing. Dave Lawrence from Burnley became ill 3 years ago with a condition that means he now uses a wheelchair. He took up para ice hockey just a few months ago.
I'm not over-exaggerating when I say it's changed my life, really. I'm taking care of my fitness, my health. I feel happier. I wish I'd have done it years ago.
Nice!
Darren Pomfret from Blackburn did just that. After a stroke, he turned to para ice hockey and hasn't looked back.
It doesn't matter what's wrong, what you've gone through, whether you're disabled, abled, whatever. This sport and everything means you get to leave everything out here and out there be free.
But with protective clothing and specially modified equipment to buy, it isn't a sport that comes for free. A sledge alone costs several £100s and rising, in what for many has been a particularly costly time.
I had to factor in buying all this new equipment to participate in this. So family and friends probably won't get Christmas presents this year from me.
The Whites, you're now going to be shooting against the net.
The cost of ice time for the club has also gone up, as energy costs have risen for the rink's owners. Planet Ice has 14 rinks across the country, and with an electricity bill that has tripled, Planet Ice say they've had no choice but to put charges up for Mayhem by 10%.
The rink, who we have a great relationship with, have really helped us out. Their prices are going up. And unfortunately, that means it's passed down to ourselves, recreational teams, figure skaters. It is a worry at times, for sure.
On a match day, the club estimates it loses about £200, and at the moment is just about breaking even. Just chatting to the players, you can hear the passion, can't you, that they have for their sport, a sport that they all love and that many of them are very good at as well. And the thought that with the cost of living going up, the cost of this sport going up, that they might not be able to play it, or certainly not play as often as you can imagine, is a big deal. How much does it worry you that if costs keep going up, it might be difficult for people like you to play this sport?
Incredible, because sometimes you can only train once every 2 weeks. That becomes once every 4. Mental health suffers, physical health suffers.
I'm worried because you hear what people say and it's going to affect possibly me more than others. I don't want to give up this sport for anything.
And with a team spirit and camaraderie that is clear to see for everyone involved, being part of the Mayhem is clearly priceless. Richard Ascombe, BBC North West Tonight.